Good evening, hockey fans. I'm Ryan Mill, and welcome back to PPG Paints Arena. Tonight's matchup features visiting LA Kings and your Pittsburgh Penguins.
Woohoo!
Into the studio we go. Michelle Decchiola is standing by and has tonight's #1 talker and pregame report. How Bish?
Ryan, hello. It is good to be back after the Penguins picked up 3 of 4 points on their quick Canadian road trip that started with a 9-2 win in Montreal. Ryan Russ got a hat trick in that game, and since he entered the league in 14-15, no Penguins player has more hat tricks than his 6. He now has 12 goals in just 25 games after recording a career-high 28 last season. One of those came in a matchup with the Kings last November, and that is the focus of our Shenderovich and Fishman backcheck. The winger scored at 3:45 of overtime to give the Penguins a 4-3 win in Los Angeles. He appeared to have scored 19 seconds earlier, but it was overturned for being offside. Russ said afterward, quote, "I was able to get out there right away again and make the most of it, and happy that that happened." Overall, Russ has 7 goals and 11 points in 12 career games versus LA. Now with that, let's go ahead and take a look at our impact players. For the Kings, it is Adrian Kempe. Erik Karlsson's teammate on Team Sweden at the Four Nations Faceoff leads LA in goals this season. He enters tonight with 13 points in 12 career games against Pittsburgh, including 7 goals in his last 3 games versus the Penguins. As for the Penguins, it is Chris Letang. Over the last 7 games, he is tied for the team lead in points with 9, which includes an active 4-game point streak. And since November 30th, his 5 goals are first among NHL defensemen, while his 9 points are tied for the league lead. He is on pace for 19 goals, which is just remarkable. Now let's take a look at your goalie matchup presented by MSA. In net for Los Angeles will be Darcy Kemper, acquired from Washington in exchange for Pierre-Luc Dubois back in the summer. The 6'5" goaltender recently recorded his 400th win on December 7th versus Minnesota as part of a great start with his new team, as he has gone 7-2-1. And down at the other end, in goal for Pittsburgh will be Alex Nedeljkovic, back between the pipes for the first time since December 6th in New York. As Philly likes to say, Ned is a battler. He competes hard in there every night, and while some nights are better than others, you know what you're going to get from him in terms of effort. Now here's a look at your injury report. We found out yesterday that Marcus Pettersson is week to week with a lower body injury he got after going awkwardly into the boards on Saturday in Ottawa. Sullivan said Petey is a tough guy to replace, as he is a stabilizing defenseman who has a conscientious game on both sides of the puck. Ryan Shea will slide into his spot on the blue line. And before we sign off, here's a quick look at tonight's in-game prize activations. Remember, every time a trigger hits at a Penguins home game, you are a winner. Good luck. Now that is going to do it for us up here. Puck drop is coming up in just a few minutes. We'll see you back here in the first intermission. Enjoy the game, everyone.